Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Luna trades a punch for her freedom. Luna's beatdown for a breakout plan might be her boldest, but only on the bold and the beautiful could a fashion intern turn into a near-criminal mastermind, a prison escapee, and now, a self-styled fighter looking to throw hands for her freedom. Yes, you read that right. Luna Nozawa, the once bright Forrester Creations up-and-comer, decided that the fastest way out of jail wasn't good behavior, a plea deal, or even Sheila Carter's backdoor deal-making. Nope. Luna went full chaos mode this week, betting that a little violence behind bars might just buy her a trip to the infirmary, and maybe, just maybe, an opening to escape. Cue the slow clap. Because as every soap fan knows, nothing says I'm done playing nice like a prison brawl, especially when your opponent is twice your size and your mother's begging you to stay quiet. The episode opened with Luna stewing in her cell, haunted by Sheila's cryptic promise, "You'll be free soon." Freedom, of course, comes at a price. When an aggressive inmate started mocking her designer hands and fashion princess attitude, Luna snapped. The tension that had been building for weeks finally boiled over. And before anyone could say guard, Luna landed a punch so sharp it would have made Steffi proud. Unfortunately, her opponent didn't go down easy. The two women tangled in a blur of orange jumpsuits and pure adrenaline. By the time the guards broke it up, Luna was bloodied, bruised, and smiling through a split lip, because her plan had worked. Sort of. Luna's little stunt earned her exactly what she wanted, a fast trip to the prison infirmary. But that's where the victory ended. Because instead of finding a sympathetic nurse and an open door, she found Sheila Carter herself waiting in the shadows, disguised as hospital staff, naturally. Sheila's smug grin said it all, "You're finally ready to play my game." And that's when Luna's plan began to unravel. Instead of an escape, she found herself pulled even deeper into Sheila's web. The Queen of Chaos made it clear, the only way out of prison would be through her. Translation: freedom comes with strings attached, and those strings are made of barbed wire. Back at Forrester Creations, word of Luna's fight spread like wildfire. RJ, torn between love and loyalty, defended her actions. "She's scared, Dad. She's trying to survive." Steffi, unsurprisingly, was less forgiving. "She's dangerous. Just like Sheila." And Poppy? The poor woman was beside herself, realizing her daughter had inherited exactly the kind of reckless, self-destructive fire she'd spent years trying to contain. Eric and Ridge, meanwhile, debated whether to intervene legally, but Steffi shut that down faster than a couture runway at last call. "Luna made her choice," Steffi hissed. "Now she gets to live with it." Ouch. Now that Luna's bruised, battered, and barely breathing, the question isn't whether she'll get out, it's how far she's willing to go. Sheila's dangling freedom like a golden ticket. But Sheila Carter doesn't do charity. Every deal with her ends in destruction, and Luna may be the next in a long line of women who thought they could outsmart the devil and live to tell about it. And what about Steffi? Her cold dismissal of Luna might just come back to bite her, because if Luna takes Sheila's offer, she won't be coming for forgiveness. She'll be coming for revenge. Let's be honest, Luna's punch for parole plan is absolutely messy, but it's also peak bold and beautiful. It's impulsive. It's emotional. It's just smart enough to be stupid. And it proves that Luna's not some wide-eyed intern anymore. She's playing the game, even if she doesn't know the rules yet. This week's move might have bought her a temporary escape from her cell, but it also might have locked her into something much worse, Sheila's shadow. And as longtime viewers know, once you step into Sheila Carter's world, there's no coming back untouched. Category: reckless genius. Impact: nuclear. Fashion rating: blood-stained couture. The bold and the beautiful just reminded us why Luna's one of the show's most unpredictable new power players. She's got ambition, trauma, and now, a taste for rebellion. But with Steffi closing in, RJ torn in half, and Sheila playing puppet master from the sidelines, Luna's punch for freedom may not just backfire. It could ignite the biggest Forrester family war since Brooke's bedroom line. And we're absolutely here for it. Nail polish. Luna's line between love and lunacy. It started with ambition. Luna wanted to prove she belonged at Forrester Creations. But her determination has turned into desperation. After her ill-fated prison fight earned her an unexpected audience with Sheila, Luna's moral compass is spinning wildly out of control. Sheila's offering her freedom, revenge, and a shot at redemption, all in one deadly package. And as any longtime B&B fan knows, when Sheila makes an offer, it's never a gift. It's a test. Luna's growing obsession with regaining her power might just push her to betray the very people she once called family. But here's the twist, she might think she's playing Sheila, when in reality, Sheila's been moving her like a pawn from the start. Luna's dangerous now, one insider teases. She's learned from the best, and the worst. The question is whether she'll outsmart Sheila, or become her next victim. Spider # Sheila Carter, still the master of manipulation. If there's one thing we can count on, it's that Sheila Carter never dies, she reinvents herself. This time, she's lurking in plain sight, pulling the strings of both Luna and the Forresters while pretending to be their savior. What's Sheila's real endgame? Some say she wants control over Luna to infiltrate Forrester Creations again, through the back door this time. Others believe she's using Luna as emotional leverage to manipulate Finn and Steffi all over again. Either way, Sheila's latest trick is simple and diabolical. Make Steffi destroy Luna, make Luna destroy Steffi, and collect the fallout. And if Luna hesitates to deliver on her debt? Sheila knows exactly where to apply pressure. Poppy. Yes, the Nozawa matriarch may soon find herself caught in Sheila's crosshairs, and that means Luna's freedom could come at her mother's expense. Lipstick Steffi's fatal flaw. Guilt meets control. Steffi survived nearly everything. Rivalries, affairs, family drama, even Sheila's bullets. But this time, her biggest enemy might not be Sheila. It's her own guilt. After confronting Luna in that stormy warehouse and accidentally triggering the gunshot that left both women hospitalized, Steffi's veneer of control is cracking. She wants to believe she's doing the right thing by protecting her family, but every move she makes only fuels Luna's rage and gives Sheila more ammunition. And here's where it gets messy. Insiders say Steph is about to cross a line even she can't come back from. A certain leaked production script, Eyes You Didn't Hear It From Us, suggests that Steffi may soon strike a private deal with the DA to keep Luna locked up, despite knowing Sheila engineered the chaos. Steffi thinks she's protecting the Forresters, our source whispers. But by silencing Luna, she's playing right into Sheila's hands. The beauty of this current arc is that there are no innocents left. Luna's gone rogue, Steffi's losing control, and Sheila, well, Sheila's exactly where she wants to be, in everyone's head. So, who betrays whom first? If we had to bet, our money's on Steffi, because history's shown that when a Forrester tries to play God, someone always ends up in handcuffs. And if Luna's learned anything from her time behind bars? It's that sometimes, freedom's just another kind of prison. Once, Steffi Forrester Finnegan had everything: family, power, control. But when Luna Nozawa's obsession led to chaos, and Sheila Carter returned from the shadows, Steffi's own anger may have just become the weapon used to destroy her. Fade in on the Forrester mansion, early morning. Sirens in the distance. Steffi stands at the window, wrapped in a silk robe, gripping a mug of coffee. Her reflection stares back, tense, hollow-eyed. Finn enters quietly, his phone in hand. Finn. They called from the hospital. Luna's awake. Steffi. Good. Maybe she can finally tell the truth. Finn. She already did. She says someone inside the prison was paid to attack her. Steffi finally turns, startled. Steffi. What? By who? Finn hesitates, then shows her his phone. On the screen, a police report naming Steffi Forrester Finnegan as the suspected instigator. Steffi, horrified. This is insane. Finn. They said the hitman confessed. He claims you hired him through an intermediary. Steffi, fuming. That's impossible. I didn't. Suddenly, loud knocking at the door. 2 lapped officers enter, badges out. Officer number 1. Steffi Forrester Finnegan, you're under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder. Finn freezes as Steffi drops her mug, shattering on the marble floor. Steffi, whispers. No, this is a setup. Cue dramatic music as she's cuffed. Steffi sits behind glass, defiant but shaken. Rich and Carter arrive, frantic. Rich. Steffi, sweetheart, we'll fix this. Steffi. They said they have proof, Dad. Transfers. A burner phone. Messages. All traced to me. Carter. That's impossible, unless someone planted them. Steffi. Sheila. It has to be her. She's the only one who'd go this far. Rich paces, furious. Rich. That woman's been haunting this family for decades. And now she's framing my daughter? Carter. We'll file an emergency injunction. But if the financial trail leads back to Steffi's accounts, we'll need evidence of tampering. Steffi, quietly. Then find it. Before it's too late. She looks up, steel in her eyes. Steffi. I'm not going down for something Sheila Carter did. Luna sits up, bruised but alert. RJ is beside her, clutching her hand. Poppy stands nearby, protective. RJ. They arrested Steffi this morning. Luna, stunned. What? Poppy. Apparently, she's accused of hiring someone to hurt you. Luna, whispering. That doesn't make sense. RJ gives her a searching look. RJ. Luna, what really happened that night? She hesitates, flashing back to the attack, the chaos, the flash of a guard's baton, and a woman's voice whispering. She says hello, sweetie. Luna, VO. That wasn't Steffi's voice. It was hers. Luna's eyes widen. She grips RJ's arm. Luna. RJ, it wasn't Steffi. It was Sheila. RJ's jaw tightens as realization dawns. Steffi sits under harsh fluorescent light. Detective Sanchez slides a file across the table. Sanchez. We traced the payment for the prison attack to an offshore account. It came from a shell company registered in your name. Steffi, flat. Then you know someone forged it. Sanchez. Maybe. Or maybe you snapped. Maybe Luna pushed you too far. Steffi leans forward, voice low but sharp. Steffi. You think I'm capable of ordering someone's death? I've fought for my family my entire life. That's not who I am. Sanchez. We'll see. He stands and exits. Steffi exhales shakily, then looks up as Finn enters, allowed a brief visit. Finn. I had to see you. Steffi. Do you believe me? He hesitates too long. Steffi, hurt. You don't. Finn. It's not that. It's just, every time Sheila's name comes up, chaos follows. Steffi, tears welling. Because she creates it. She's framing me, Finn. Please tell me you see that. Finn grips her hands through the glass, torn in two. Finn. I'll find the truth. I swear it. She nods, fighting tears. Sheila Carter lounges in a dimly lit corner, smirking at a laptop screen. The news shows Steffi's arrest headline, Forrester heiress accused in prison attack. Sheila, to herself. Oh, Steffi. You wanted justice? Here it is, poetic and perfect. She picks up her phone and dials a number. Sheila. It's done. Make sure the next deposit clears. No loose ends. She ends the call, laughter echoing in the shadows. Act 4. Scene 6, Int. Hospital, Luna's room, night. Luna can't sleep. She glances toward the hallway, then quietly pulls her fur out and slips on her robe. She's weak but determined. RJ wakes up just in time to catch her. RJ. Where are you going? Luna. To prove Steffi didn't do this. RJ. Luna. Luna. Sheila's the one who ordered the hit. I can prove it. RJ looks at her, torn but trusting. RJ. Then I'm going with you. The building is dark. Luna and RJ sneak inside through the back service entrance. Luna types furiously at a computer console. RJ. You sure you can access prison security footage? Luna. I have friends. One of them owed me a favor. The screen flickers, grainy footage plays, the prison fight. The attacker enters Luna's cell, whispering she says hello. Luna pauses the frame, zooms in on a small bracelet on the attacker's wrist, a gold charm in the shape of a snake. Luna, softly. That's Sheila's. RJ exhales. RJ. We take this to Carter. Tonight. Carter storms in with Ridge, slamming a USB drive on the counter. Carter. Evidence proving Steffi was framed. You'll want to see this. Detective Sanchez plugs it in. The footage rolls. Silence. Then, disbelief. Sanchez. That's Sheila Carter. Ridge. Told you. He turns to Steffi, who's being led in from the cell block. The cuffs come off. She looks at him, trembling but furious. Steffi. She did this to me. Again. Rich. And now we make sure she pays for it. Music swells, relief and fury mingling in equal measure. Sheila stands beside a small plane, bags packed. She smirks as her burner phone buzzes. News notification, Steffi Forrester cleared, Sheila Carter wanted for questioning. Sheila. TCH took them long enough. Behind her, headlights sweep across the tarmac. Police sirens. She glances back, smiling faintly. Sheila, to herself. You win this round, Steffi. But the game's far from over. She bolts for the plane as spotlights hit. Police yell for her to stop. She vanishes into the darkness as the music crescendos. Steffi, finally home, stands with Finn and the kids. RJ and Luna arrive. There's tension, but also understanding. Luna, quietly. I'm sorry for everything. Steffi. You're not the one who needs to apologize. Beat. Steffi. We all fell for Sheila's game. Never again. Finn wraps his arm around her. Ridge enters with Carter, holding a folder marked Interpol. Ridge. Sheila's gone. But not far. They'll find her. Steffi, resolute. And when they do, I'll be waiting. Camera pans out, the Forrester family united again, scarred but standing. The bold and the beautiful theme swells. Steffi. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need each other. Luna. Yeah. Funny how attempted murder and a fake hit can bring people together. Steffi glares. Luna shrugs, unbothered. Steffi. Sheila's been spotted in Monaco. She's using a new alias, Elise Martin. You're the only one she'd contact. Luna. Because I still owe her. Steffi. Then you'll help me trap her. Luna leans back, crossing her arms. Luna. Just so we're clear, I'm doing this for me, not you. Steffi. Fine. Just don't get in my way. Tension crackles between them as the jet speeds through the night. Act 2. Scene 2, Extension Monaco, Café Terrace, day. The Mediterranean sparkles. Luna and Steffi sit at a small table, sunglasses on, pretending to blend in. Luna checks a burner phone. Luna. Sheila used this number to contact a supplier, weapons, fake IDs, offshore accounts. She's building something. Steffi. A new plan. Or a new identity. Steffi's phone buzzes, a message from Finn, be careful. I can't lose you again. She looks away, conflicted. Luna, noticing. You still trust him? Steffi. I have to. Luna. That's the problem. Before Steffi can reply, a man in a white linen suit appears. Marcel, early 40s, slick. He smirks. Marcel. Ladies. Ms. Carter sends her regards. He drops a small envelope on the table and walks off. Luna, opening it. Coordinates. An address in Nice. Steffi. Let's go. Music swells as they leave the cafe, unaware of a man photographing them from across the street. Wind howls. Waves crash below the cliffside villa. Luna and Steffi approach cautiously, flashlights cutting through the dark. Luna, whispering. You sure this is it? Steffi. Sheila loves her drama. Remote, dangerous, impossible to trace. Feels like her. They enter the villa, candles flicker. A recording plays Sheila's voice. Sheila, VO. Welcome, girls. You came all this way for me, how flattering. Luna's eyes widen. Luna. She knew we'd come. Suddenly, the door slams shut. Metal locks click. Steffi spins, a red dot appears on her chest. Steffi. She's got us surrounded. Gunfire erupts. They dive for cover behind a stone pillar. Luna. You said she'd be alone. Steffi. She never is. Luna grabs a shard of glass from a broken frame, using it to reflect light, spotting two gunmen. She hurls the shard, distracting one long enough for Steffi to grab his weapon. Steffi. Nice aim. Luna. Don't get used to it. They fight side by side, taking down the thugs with soap opera flair, slow motion, hair flips, and perfectly timed dramatic grunts. They climb the stairs. Sheila's laughter echoes through speakers. Sheila, VO. You think you're hunters? You're my entertainment. Steffi, yelling. Show yourself, Sheila. A door swings open at the end of the hall. Sheila steps out in a silk robe, calm as ever. Sheila. Steffi. Luna. Together at last. How poetic. Luna. It's over, Sheila. Sheila. Oh, darling, it never is. She presses a remote. An explosion rocks the villa. Dust and fire burst from the windows. Luna screams as debris falls. Steffi. Go. Move. They sprint toward the exit. Steffi shoves Luna out of the way as part of the ceiling collapses. Both tumble outside, coughing. Luna. You saved me. Steffi. Don't get used to it. They look back as the villa burns, but Sheila's silhouette vanishes into the smoke, boarding a waiting speedboat below. Luna, breathless. She's getting away. Steffi. Not for long. Steffi and Luna race down the pier, stealing a nearby jet ski. The ocean sprays as they chase Sheila's speedboat through the moonlight. Luna. You ever done this before? Steffi. No. But I've survived worse than Sheila Carter. She accelerates, waves crashing as they close in. Sheila looks back, snarling. She raises a flare gun and fires. The flare explodes inches from Steffi's face. Luna. She's insane. Steffi. Unpredictable. She whips the jet ski around, using the wake to flip a wave that knocks Sheila's boat sideways. Sheila falls into the water, gone under. Luna, stunned. Did we get her? Steffi. No. We never get her. They scan the dark water, but all that remains is Sheila's floating bracelet, the golden snake charm. Steffi and Luna, soaked and exhausted, give their statements. Interpol officers confirm search efforts continue at sea. Officer. If she's alive, we'll find her. Steffi. She's alive. Trust me. Luna looks at Steffi, both women scarred, bonded by survival. Luna. So what now? Steffi. We wait. And we prepare. Because next time, we end her. Together. They share a look, uneasy allies, now tethered by fire and vengeance. Narrator, VO. Two women, once enemies, now united by one name, Sheila Carter. And as the sun rises over Monaco, one truth remains, the shadows are just beginning to move. Cue closing montage, sunrise over the sea, a faint silhouette of a woman on a distant shore, smiling.